Start recording, start streaming. Let's see if it picked it up.
See, John comes over and tells me all this funny stuff.
So you and Kimberly Do and John
Ah,
went
it
out?
worked. It worked.
Not there at the same time.
And we are streaming live. Welcome, welcome everyone to the Mechanics Institute. My name is Abel Talamantes, chess director, and with me, I got everyone with me. I got the whole family's here. We got Judith Stare, Grandmaster, three-time U.S. champ Nick DeFermian, FIDE Master Paul Whitehead, and we're trying something new here in the Thursday night triathlon. This is over 3 weeks with 3 legs. We have a rapid, a blitz, and a Fisher random. This first week is the rapid leg. And because I joined the tournament, I'm playing a game. So this is round 2. Unfortunately for everyone, you're going to have to watch my game. And then I'll withdraw, and then we'll cover the other games. But Judith's playing also. How's it going, Judith?
Awesome.
Good. I think I have a good move. Well, let's see.
There we go. And Judith's playing Green Ninja here. And
Yeah.
I can actually toggle between games.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can.
The
right?
thing,
how about that?
yeah, but the thing is if I do that, then I'm not watching my own game.
Yeah.
So that's the drawback.
All right, well, let's stay on your game then.
Yeah, so I should play. I just castled.
And we don't have to, we can talk about something else.
Let's talk about just chess
U.S.
life.
Championship.
Yeah.
What's going on? What happened today?
Daniel Naroditsky beat Jeffries Young
Wow. Okay,
Wow.
there you go.
in one of the games.
That's news. That's big news.
That's big
So
news.
that was good. That was a nice, because I think he lost his first round game.
He did. That way he got, yeah, he went crazy after getting a bad position against, who was that? First round again?
Who did he lose to?
Robeson. Ray Robeson.
That's right, Ray Robeson. And then Ashrita Eswaran won her first game yesterday from UC Berkeley. So that was kind of nice to see.
Local heroes.
Local heroes. I'm trying to understand why I'm not able to punish my opponent right now. I feel like I should be able to punish my opponent, whose king's still in the middle of the board.
You have to just play the positions. You can't rely too much on, what you think should be happening.
I knew you would say that, Paul.
It sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah. I knew you were going to say that. I'm pleased with my first round game. I got a draw with Adam Mercado.
That's good.
Wow, you're playing well.
Well, I mean, I was up the exchange. I was winning the game, and then, I sort of didn't play it right. And then got in a perpetual check. But Adam's a tough player, so I'm definitely happy with the result. Savage Aryan is attacking me like crazy. He's just pounding. Just pounding.
Well, you've got principled play.
Yeah, you've done nothing wrong. You shouldn't be getting crushed too badly.
I've done nothing wrong. It sounds like famous last words. Famous last words. Why isn't there a tactic? Oh, what about this?
I didn't do anything. I
about
promise.
this?
I promise. I didn't do anything.
What about this? What about this?
I like the way we can only see Nick's glasses.
That's probably. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me.
Wait, is this chess?
yeah.
Chess or poker?
I'm sorry. It's. I was having a bit of. My other computer is.
It looks like a science fiction
so-
movie.
So, all right.
Let's get.
All right. Let's see. Let's see here.
You're not giving an inch.
I like it.
See?
I like it. I feel like I had to get that night out. And I'm making up time too because I was like really bad on time because I was like trying to start the broadcast and how you doing in your game, Judith?
I'm up night.
Let's
You're
set
up at night.
Yes.
Don't get overconfident.
let's take a quick look at that game and you'll
Don't
see
get overconfident.
you see it right there.
Yeah, but now she's attacking.
Yeah, you gotta watch
And you
out.
always have to watch out
You gotta
for the
watch out.
trick. Yeah, better watch out.
Watch out for
Like
the-
Santa Claus is
it's
coming
coming
to town.
to town.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's okay. That's all right.
Now, as much as Paul and I are rooting for you and Abel Judith, we are going to not say anything decent at all because
Oh,
basically we always screw up anyway. So
Right.
right. So no
oh, wait a
decent
minute.
comments
Wait a
from
minute.
us.
Wait a minute.
But we can chat about chess happenings. So yesterday started the championship. The day before was the opening ceremony. It was actually a very interesting night. I felt they inducted
What do they do? Synchrofelds?
and Finkelfelds,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Rex. Yeah, and
Did you attend that online at a Zoom or something?
I streamed it online, so it was a nice.
there.
Okay.
I'm liking my game a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. I was not expecting that move right there.
I'm gonna lose the speed.
Wait a minute.
I just love hearing the complaints. It just cheers me up. You know, there's positives, there's negatives, but chess players always worry.
Because
A negative times a negative equals a positive, right, Judith? Is that right?
yeah, but yeah. Oh, actually, no, it's fine. Okay, well, I mean, it's still moves things down, but it's fine.
And I was as I was telling Nick and Paul earlier, you know, people are getting a live look into how normal chess players like Judith and I go through the thought processes, and not 10 move variations like Nick and Paul can get into.
Neither is very pretty. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
So Paul, your job is chess psychologist. You have all this anxiety from people who are playing and worrying, and you have to make them feel better.
There.
Tell me about
Well,
it.
the first thing you have to do is give up all hope.
Is that the first thing? Okay,
Yeah.
now
Give up all hope, ye who enter here.
there's a moment of truth right here, I believe. Oh no, I can't do that. Gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. Did you just quote Dante? I forget where that came from.
I don't know, you know, some Italian mobster, maybe.
The Inferno. There.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
Actually,
oh.
I wrote my column. It's about Alice's adventures through the looking glass, Nick.
That was an interesting column. Hey, Mike Walder in the house. All right, so I've committed myself here on this this move. And there's probably no going back. I don't like that I only have 244 left. Okay, let's see. Oh, jeez.
I really like this. Mike Wilder is commenting while Judith and Abel play.
Oh, good.
And Nick and I get to just sort of
And
hang around and have some tea.
I was so good. This is always happening. First 5 minutes, I'm good, confident, like up on time, right, and then I mess it up. Yeah.
Oh man, I
Okay.
feel like I'm
Next.
So,
just short.
um,
Oh wait a minute. No, I can't do that. God, you making fun of me right now?
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not
There,
making fun of you. Believe me.
there, there.
Mm, mm.
Okay, it's an idea. Oh
I,
man, I feel.
Abel, I gotta say I like this. For better or worse,
Likely
it's high
worse.
entertainment.
Likely worse. There. Oh,
I hope you guys are appreciating like the players that we are playing. Like we are hard at work making classes,
hey,
going.
real Inaki Zalala. Thank you for the support and for tuning in to the triathlon. Romkatsky, our favorite, our favorite supporter. Okay, I gotta figure this out here. This is like, oh. I love that you love the stream. Thank you for the, you know, for the
yeah, thanks. Shout out to Ron Katsky,
yeah,
great
Rom
supporter.
Katsky. We're gonna
No,
gift you with a lifetime membership.
Now, but Romkowski, we're going to let Abel think a bit here because he's just sacrificing pieces,
Yeah.
packing. So Paul and I are going to try to entertain you for a bit while
Yeah, because I'm like sweating this out over here. I'm like trying to figure this.
and playing very bravely, But
Gotta have courage. Gotta have courage. There.
Nick, I predict what's the youngest grandmaster now? I predict a 10-year-old grandmaster in the next 5 years. I'm going to go out on a limb.
10-year-old GM.
Yeah.
well, I don't think an actual human, you'll get these, 3-year-old computers maybe, but the last grandmaster, it was a little bit dodgy how that happened, and you have to arrange the norms and things.
Mm-hmm.
I I got my player thinking here. I thought I knew what.
The trifecta is,
So what do we call the four of us? What do we call the four of us? The quad? What are we? The squad?
That's like
The squad.
that's
The
like
quad.
in the House of Representatives. Are we the quad?
The squad, like yeah, right, like Ocasio Cortez and that group.
I thought Savage Aryan might have run out of time there or something.
There. What is the move here?
Oh, now I have to
It's like-
even listen.
It's like I have to keep the pressure.
The MI,
I feel that sort
the
of
Fab Four.
lost the thread here.
Well, Savage Crusher made the only move, the only
Yeah, I know.
to
And
keep him in the game. So
the
but
meltwater,
just-
the meltwater,
and
The meltdown water.
the melting water. Oh, jeez.
I mean, the logistics of it were probably too much. The pandemic is still raging. I think, all the players scattered all over the world. It would have just been a massive logistical, probably impossibility.
well, maybe the sponsors lost a bit of money on that, but that's okay. There,
Why do I resign?
Gosh.
not that much for them.
There's no hope for me. No.
I don't like my
Judith, we always hope for you. We always hope for you.
I don't like my options here.
Why does it say you have a half a point already?
Me?
No, mechanics chess.
I drew my
Abe.
first round.
People drew Andrew.
Oh, so this is the second round.
Yeah, Adam
Oh,
McCarter.
I don't know what to
This is
do.
round.
Oh, I see. So that game with Mercado was already a part of the tournament.
Yeah, because we started at 6:30, right?
Okay.
That first was 6:30 to 6:50ish, and now this is the second round. And we
Right.
have 4 more rounds, which should be about an hour and 20 minutes or so. So
I knew. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I'm being tricked here.
yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna look up what the
I will maybe throws a little, but both of you watch your time. You're doing many things at once.
I think I just took.
Please play a
advantage of
few
something.
moves so Paul and I get some entertainment.
So Lisa just emailed that she won't be able to join the tournament. So
No pre-moving allowed.
so
Oh shoot.
the Wesley
Oh my gosh.
Darius.
I can't believe I did that.
Well played, Abel.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, now how do I get out of this? How do I?
Oh, Fabiano drew again.
Anybody know how I get out of
Who did
this?
Fabiano play today?
He played Dominguez.
Oh, there
Oh,
we go.
okay.
There we go.
Well, they're the two top seeds.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So that was legitimate. Sam drew Lazaro.
Now, Abel won with 8.2 seconds left. Okay, that was.
That is correct. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't know how I pulled that off. My opponent made a mistake and like hung a piece because they were in time pressure too. So I took advantage of that. And then this is the last game of the round. I know Mark Drury here is playing black against Snowodis. Who's a
Nick,
player.
Aaron Craig is talking about one of your games.
Yes, thank you, Aaron. Aaron Craig, thank you. Yes, that's Sigurdsson. That was in as an Icelandic player in Copenhagen 2004. It's always nice to sacrifice your queen.
Oh, yeah.
In our chess puzzles, our famous artist Tony Lama, he always says a queen is just a piece. You have all your other pieces. Don't worry about your queen.
Yeah, it's just a piece of plastic or a piece of wood, right? No big deal.
Okay, so White offered a draw actually here in this position, and we can.
White could have drawn, but now is losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the time when White
That
offered
is the move right there, and then, yeah.
that was he was already losing, so we were.
Yep, took advantage.
He tried to win.
Yeah, this one's tough.
Yep, that is it.
Misjudged the position. Now, we know both these players, right? Bird or Bust and Snowodis?
Yeah, Bird or Bust is Mark Drury.
That's right.
Snowodis, I'm not sure.
Fair Sagat. I don't think he ever played before.
It's like a new player.
It's a new player.
Okay.
All right. Mansoor against Mark Drury. Adichie against Adam Mercado. The
Are
chess
we the
kid.
mechanics? Are we the mechanics perfecta?
Okay, I play
I like
Bruce.
that. I like that. The perfecta when we got all four. I like it.
I got, I got paired. I don't know if you withdrew from the
I've
tournament.
got
I
a good name.
withdrew.
How about the
I withdrew.
Beatles?
The Beatles. There you go. Why not? And Judith's playing Bruce Hedman.
Yeah. Bruce is a really interesting player. He lives, I think, in Kentucky or Kansas or something like that, Midwest, I think, or something. And he he joined. He found us in the middle of the pandemic, and he's been playing us with us ever since. And it's really fun to see him.
And it's kind of fun, we were talking earlier about, the number of players and, whether there's some kind of like fatigue or anything going on. It's actually fun to have a tournament of club players because anything can happen, right? And there, there's kind of fun in that. Paul might feel differently about it.
I'm completely fine with that.
I think you know, the, there's a sense of humanity when you see all the mistakes that club players can make. Um, you know, I know Paul wants to throw the book at the screen when he sees moves that shouldn't happen, but
I look at that interesting move E6. I never would have even thought of that move in that position.
is
Which
that
game was?
we're watching
Mansour,
Mansour? Yeah,
yeah, Mansour's game.
let me flip the orientation here.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Oh, look at this.
I love this. This is the old way. Like when you're learning chess, you just sacrifice a pawn for development, and your opponent's kind of afraid, so decides to.
It looks like White got into a little bit of trouble though here. No, just kind of pieces a
I
little
think
too
White's
locked
just
up.
not gotten anything out of this opening.
Yeah, it's okay for white because you can now just develop your pieces. Like yeah, G3. That's it. Just
So
and
Nick and Paul, so this format, we have 6 rounds of rapid this week. We're gonna have, I believe it's 10 rounds of blitz next week, and then we have 6 rounds of Fisher random at game and 10+2. Uh, what do you think of the various skills that are needed here?
Fisher
someone
random.
like Wesley So playing these things because it's rather difficult for the average player to handle all of it.
Yeah. I would say the rapid and the blitz would be familiar to me, but then once we get to the Fisher random, I think I've played a handful of games of Fisher random. I don't even know all the rules, like how to castle and all that stuff. It's really
Uh,
kind of left me behind.
And Real Naki Zavala, thank you for tuning in and checking out the action. It's actually fun to be back on Thursday nights streaming. It's especially fun having the four of us on because usually Judith's starting up games, but this one's automatically run. Now,
Yeah.
the rapid portion and the blitz portion are still going to be USCF online rated, so we will still send the games to Ken Regan for review. But the Fisher Random, that was gonna be on the honor system. We'll still send it to review, but it just won't be rated. Um, but like we've never sent a Fisher Random game for fair play, but I'm guessing all the metrics are still the same. You think, Judith? Or-
Yeah, I think
Oh yeah.
Rules and everything. These should be the same. So let's see.
I mean, it's still chess.
Yeah, it's still chess, right? Let's take
Yeah.
Adichie and Adam Mercado game here as we scroll down the games. And actually, looking at the standings, it looks like Mansour and Mark Drury 2 out of 2. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and they're the only perfect scores
Okay.
remaining. So you got to watch out for Adam Mercado. He's coming up, as is Chess P1234.
It's funny. It's like every black piece is on the wrong square here, but nevertheless, I guess it's okay. Ooh,
Now,
A3 does
now,
not
now
look
that you
right.
said, now that you said that, Paul, I have to, I just say, you know, okay, maybe it's good for black.
Right, yeah, I know, because white's pieces aren't too happy either. But A3 is a strange move.
And
You
now
don't usually want to give your opponent a target like that.
now Adam's trying to break through here, and it looks like he's going to do it. This is round three of 6. But the games are going quick here.
So Hugh Myers is looking for the pages of the center counter gambit from the fourth edition of the MCO.
It's not easy to find the fourth edition. You know, there's
And why is that?
well, just what was the fourth edition? 1930 something,
Oh,
and
wow.
from the
Is that-
Mechanics Institute Library. I personally don't have the fourth edition. Um,
I need to look around the mechanics. We have a few editions of it somewhere.
if you can find the fourth, that's great.
In
That's
the annex, Nick, are you going to be in the annex tomorrow?
tomorrow.
I mean, at
can,
the mechanics.
I will look through the annex tomorrow.
Go into
But
the annex and take a look. There might be some old editions of MCO in there.
yeah, but I don't believe there's the fourth.
I believe you. Yeah.
And you had John Donaldson there today. That was he's also
It
great
never
with the
came up.
history.
I saw the email after John left.
Oh, okay.
Back to the top board here. Yeah, it's always nice when we get John just pop in.
Yeah,
Say hey.
we gossiped for quite a while.
Yeah, he looked like he's keeping busy. He said he's finishing up yet another book that he's working um, on Bobby Fischer. I mean, he's still
he's-
promoting the one he just did, and then there'll be another one coming
That's
out.
amazing. What's this new book about Fisher?
I don't know, actually.
Well, Paul, 700 pages was not enough. So,
No.
so a second book about Fisher had to be done.
And look at this position.
And now there's a little bit of controversy in the pages of Chess Life.
I saw
about-
but that controversy was out of like one respondent, right?
Right, but it's a common theme that and it opens up a gigantic can of worms, which I'm not going to get into, of course. But Fisher was a professed anti-Semite at the end of his life, and there are people who believe that everything about him should just be erased because of that.
Right. And actually, if you
And
watch,
you're not going to change these people's minds about that.
and there was a documentary, and I believe it was on HBO, that came out. It was really well done, and it sort of addressed that part too. It actually showed him and interviewed people that, towards the end of his life, he was really, believed a lot of things that, weren't very popular. Yeah, and he was mentally ill too. Um,
And there are people that don't believe that John Donaldson should write a book about Bobby Fischer because it's like you're writing a book about Adolf Hitler or something.
right.
Uh, you
And,
know,
and but like I mean, does that make sense that okay, somebody was unpopular, you felt did disturbing things, well then you can't write about them like they didn't even exist ever, right? I mean,
it's an interesting. Anyway, of course, we can't get really into this, but you know, but yeah, I think it's just one of those never-ending. As John and I
God
were saying,
forbid,
it's like a never-ending.
right? God forbid there's an opinion out
You
there.
know, well, I mean, he was a chess player. You start looking at his life, and you get into the anti-Semitism, and
Oh, in the end, Fisher hated Jews, Americans, and chess players. Everything he was
And chess
himself.
players.
It just you have to understand. He wasn't what
it
he
was
said
just
wasn't what
yeah.
he meant.
everything he was. Yeah.
But people feel very strongly about these things. It's
We're
interesting.
rooting for Judith over here. Get on the scoreboard.
because
Tough game here.
I mean, I
Doing
was about to lose my queen, so
oh, good.
I managed to save it, but still.
All right. So we're gonna move on. So we refrain from commenting on it. Going
Well,
back to the board one, the two undefeated players here. And is
But
Mansoor still in India? Do we know?
yeah, I think
He's
so.
still there.
I think he's in India. I think
It looks like he just blundered a piece.
he got married, if I'm
Oh no,
correct.
what am I saying? The knight's not attacked. Okay. He got married.
Yeah, he got. I think he got married. At least that's what I'm sensing from his Facebook updates, obviously. And
What a tragedy. No, I
Yeah.
couldn't resist.
It's like, oh, sorry to hear that.
oh, we're kidding. We wish all the best for him.
Of
Of course,
course.
yeah, no, yeah.
But
Congratulations.
anytime somebody gets married, I want to offer my condolences.
So Paul, are you going to change your column to an advice column? Weekly.
I was thinking that, we should have like Ask Nick, and ask the doctor.
Right, it should be
you know.
like Lucy in the Peanuts. The doctor's in 5 cents.
Right, yeah, advice 5 cents.
Calculated this. All of a sudden, I'm up a bishop. I have no idea why, but I'm up a bishop.
Yeah, you just gotta hang on to it. That's the trick.
Yeah.
So
Look at this.
this is a complicated game
Yeah,
here.
Chess Kid 2021 and Chess P 1234. Very locked up, and Black's looking like.
I think people are probably looking forward to the Fisher random part of this as well.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we may have some players that are, they've committed to the tournament, may not have even done it yet, like actually even played it. And there's some
Right.
oddities because even I've played a few games because there was a week where we did like a tournament online, Fisher Random, but like I can't say that I still know how to castle. I think I castled by accident one time, but like because you can castle even though the pieces are like completely scrambled, but
Right. Have you played any Fisher random, Nick?
Actually, never, to tell you the truth.
yeah.
I'm curious. This is a very interesting thing. You're doing like the Germans have done. They have these great traditions of, and
Experimenting.
yes, and it's become popular there. And I'm curious, Abel, why you decided to start this up.
Well, we were doing the Thursday night online, and I mean it was great because Gadir, and we had Lenderman, and we had like a lot of top players playing. But then the last one we had a drop in the attendance, and we weren't sure if there was just some fatigue from the tournament or online. And I just thought, maybe it'd be fun to do something just completely different and see what the response is. I think the jury's still out on on the response, but I think it sounded like a fun idea to do sort of a multi, like the decathlon. You get the world's greatest athlete do the triathlon because it's utilizing multiple skills, especially the Fisher Random, because you could have some very strong chess players where the Fisher Random it's a complete unknown thing, and if you have a tournament where it's all combined scores, the Fisher Random can be a part where someone that may not have been as strong in the Rapid and Blitz can equalize in the Fisher Random, possibly because the Fisher Random utilizes a lot more just tactical on the spot sight, and we're hearing the sound of
My bishop. I totally hung my bishop.
the sound of inevitability there. You ever seen The Matrix?
Judith, you're a bishop up. You're a bishop up. It's okay.
So now you're even.
Nick is cheering. Yeah, yes, yeah, you are right, Nick. I was a bishop up, so
Well, let's take a look, see what we're dealing with here.
don't take a look.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Well,
Yeah, Endgame.
yeah,
The Endgame Lab.
yeah.
This is tough. That's a tough one.
Now, there are 960 starting positions in Fisher Random. I just looked it up.
960. That's why they call it Chess 960. Also.
So I think that somebody should start working on an opening book for Fisher Random.
What's terrible, Paul, is they will do that. I mean, you will get these, especially computer-generated openings, and people like Wesley So will actually work it out.
We'll actually study some. And here's the thing: it's like you can't even study something that you think will be more common, right? Because it's completely random.
Yes, but
Why would you even
960
try? My gosh.
960 is not completely random now.
You write one page on each opening.
And then you
Like,
just. Is that sort of similar to someone that's doing blindfold
Nick, that's a
simuls?
fantastic idea.
Is someone doing blindfold simuls where they open on different
Grandmaster
moves?
should do that.
Where they open different moves to sort of isolate the randomness, I guess.
Well, no, the reason they open different moves in the blindfold simuls is so they can differentiate one game from another. So that that if people are copying moves, they can remember, oh, this person played that move or another.
Right, you can remember the unique games, right? If you
Yes. So just
But Nick, if you have a grandmaster that publishes a book, and like you said, only one page of analysis just starts the ball rolling with okay, we've got this position, and now we're going to just do, analyze it a little bit and just devote one page to it. To each Fisher Random position, start the ball rolling, and maybe with the help of a computer assist. That would be incredibly valuable. People would love that.
Judith got on the board. Got a draw.
With safer.
Congratulations.
despite you having to stream and pair too, Judith, that's really
You don't have to pair. That's the beauty of it. Otherwise, I would not be playing probably, and I don't have to stream because that's Abel's expertise.
Hey, look at this. Look at this position. What do you guys make of this? This as locked up as can be. You got the two knights.
Yeah.
If white, so that's the H file.
Look at that pawn structure. Oh my god.
There we go.
Yeah.
How can you break that?
Just got to control the H.
White needs to find a way to break through here.
Yeah. This is all in white's favor, but it's blocked up. So I have a feeling black will go wrong when all the white pieces get to their places.
Like if all the rooks come off the board, like are we liking the two knights over the knight and the bishop? The rooks and the
Well,
queens?
actually, despite it being a supposedly bad bishop, there's the black knights can't break through on the queen side, so that bishop on g5 is actually a pretty good piece.
Says even though all the pawns are fixed on the dark squares, you can't even position the knight on a square to even get to those
Right.
back pawns.
Exactly. The general rule, like for instance, the bishop could just take the knight on d8 if wanted to, but I would keep that bishop.
And the chess kit is Kazimir Dudek.
Yeah,
Up and rising player,
Strong.
scholastic.
yeah, strong up and comer. I think he's out of Georgia, right? Or
Yes,
somewhere
I
over
think so. Well, let me double check, but somewhere in the other side of the country.
Yep.
Chess.
He figured out that F3 is a good square for the knight to come to H4, G5. So that's the start of a good plan.
Yes, the problem is there's only half a minute left for each players,
Right.
and it's
But
Much
white's
easier.
definitely in the driver's seat here.
much easier to play white.
Well, he's going to take advantage with. Is White looking to do bishop f6 and then target the g6?
Yeah,
After
and maybe
all the
the
exchange.
white queen can even infiltrate on the H file.
Or yeah, or that knight h4.
Oh, here queen H4. I don't know.
Oh,
But there's so little time left.
Yeah.
I think that one might not.
Ouch. Take on g5. Black is solid.
uh-oh. Wow, now we're blitzing out moves over here.
Now these players are really going for it here.
Ooh, on g6. Yeah, that was a move.
The other game that's going is the board one game, but this is intriguing right here.
Maybe you can just blockade with the black side.
What a position.
Ugh. It's like almost like Zugzwang or something.
Okay, queen h7. You know,
Will anybody be at the office tomorrow?
tomorrow's Saturday and the building is closed.
No.
Tomorrow's Friday.
It's Friday. Oh,
Tomorrow's Friday, Nick.
Yeah, tomorrow's Fridays. Anyone in the office on Fridays?
Not I.
Oh, what a move.
yeah,
Just
game's
giving up
over.
the knight
Yeah, this one.
with 22 seconds left.
And this is the
That was
last
bad.
game of the round. Was it
Ouch,
going
ouch.
going for the stalemate that didn't happen?
So Nick,
Wow. Look at him eating up the pieces.
Boom. Wow.
There.
Tony hasn't been in the office for 2 days.
Tony?
Wow.
And a certain friend of his keeps coming in and asking about him.
Well, Tony was there Tuesday.
Yeah, he was.
But he's not been in on Wednesday or Thursday.
So that's
Well,
like
he will be back.
All right, we have round 4. We have a good top board matchup with Adam Mercado and Mark Drury. And then the Green Ninja and the Chess Kid.
So Nick, do you really think that tomorrow's Saturday?
A mistake. I'm sorry, Paul. I made a mistake. I get a bit confused these days.
And here we go. And we got to take a look at Aaron Craig here, waiting for that game to start. We'll wait for that to go on, but let's go to Adam Mercado here, playing white against Mark Drury on board 1. And looking at the standings thus far, Mark Drury sole first with 3 out of 3. Adam Mercado 2.5 in sole second place, and Mansour, Casimir Dudek, Green Ninja with 2 out of 3. And then it looks like Soups, but it's a 5 UPE5. Sups 2 out of 3. So we'll see how this.
Judith, how many points do you have?
Half a
She
point
got a half a point.
against Bruce. I'm very proud of it.
You should. Now you got Sukram Jaman.
Now, yeah, okay. So Adam Mercado playing the Dragon.
Yeah, the thing about Bishop B5 is to get pieces exchanged. And if you really want to attack, you don't want to exchange all these pieces for fight.
It's unusual to see Adam Mercado playing what looks like a more traditional game. Usually the games are wild, attacking. It might end up that way. Let's check out Mansour's game against Chess P1234, which I believe is Sanjeev Anand. Let me change the orientation.
Oh, that is a classical martial attack, yes.
And looking for Rook H4, bring the queen up.
Yeah, just don't go Bishop F5, Rook H4, trapping the queen.
Yeah.
What's the move for black here usually?
Yeah, with the pawn on D4, you'd go pawn G5, so Rook, Bishop
Right.
D5, Rook, Queen F5 would hit the Rook and the Bishop, but the Rook is defended. So,
Yeah, I noticed that
Queen
myself.
H5 is the no, sorry. Queen F5 is the standard move.
So this is like a line. This is something that happens, huh?
Yeah.
Or Knight F6 may also be played.
And clearly White knew it. 9:23 left on the clock, and Mansour is in the think tank already.
Yeah, if White plays the main line of Roy Lopez, he has to know the martial attack.
And
Which,
yeah,
it's funny, that fantastic line, Paul keeps repeating that it was played in the 1918 pandemic, 100 years ago.
During the height of the pandemic. It's incredible. Capablanca was in New York. The flu epidemic. I guess they called it an epidemic. But I'm not-
what's the difference between maybe we
That-
can ask
ask the
Judy
doctor.
here. Ask the
Yeah.
doctor. The difference between an epidemic and a pandemic. Well, she's concentrating. She's not even listening to this.
Hey, Judith, look over here.
She's locked in right now.
I lost the pawn.
Oh, that's why. She's trying to, like, how did I lose that pawn?
Pandemic, schmandemic.
Yeah, I
I
know.
lost the pawn. Yeah.
I know, like the buzzwords you normally like pick out, right? Pandemic, epidemic, like.
Come on, I'm not a doctor, doctor. Like,
Well, we were asking what the difference is between an epidemic and a pandemic.
That's a good question. I would guess, right? Pandemic is where it's actually spreading worldwide,
Yeah,
right?
we have
Yeah,
worldwide versus local.
is yeah, is local, but that's my question. But you know what?
Yeah, like
Uh,
what's epidemiology?
uh epidemic is a disease that affects a large number of people within a community,
There you go.
population, or region. A pandemic is an epidemic that spreads to multiple countries or continents across the world.
Was that you went to Paul's favorite place, Wikipedia?
Well, no,
I like Wikipedia.
I know you do. That's what I'm saying.
So I would venture the difference between an epidemic and a pandemic is in a epidemic, you get an opening novelty, but in a pandemic, you get a sweeping
Full
new
game.
line of
Full game.
yes that,
Yeah.
that transforms the opening.
Hey, you know what? We should coin this term, right? Like call it something and, relate it. You know, yeah, you have opening novelty, you have an opening epidemic.
Yeah, the Pandemic American Championship or something.
You got the Pan American, you got the Pandemic American. Okay,
The Pandemic American. Yeah.
I kind of feel like we're going off the rails here. So I'm gonna go to Aaron Craig's Aaron Craig's game here.
It
Which-
doesn't sound like it would be a popular tournament.
And look at White's bishop on h6 over there.
Elliot's in the house.
Hey, Mr. Winslow, the IM.
So I'll ask Elliot. Elliot, was it true that you lived in a house with Silman and Nick DeFermian way back in the day?
Not true.
No. Okay. Nick says it's not true.
Sure.
oh, that was nice. Oh, that hurts.
So he just ordered pho.
That hurts.
What
Oops.
what hurts? You lose
Look
a
at
pawn?
the bishop on h6, Nick. That is such an odd piece.
Oh, somebody.
Yeah, I got loose.
That is really
loose ones.
bizarre to see that.
But like now, obviously, White had played g5 to lock that bishop there, but like,
I don't think I've even seen this theme before. It's completely new to me.
but there's no situation where you would look at this and say it's a good idea to have my bishop locked in there, right? Or am I missing something?
I think you hit the nail on the head. It's an odd place for the bishop.
Actually, a good idea. I might do pho for my kids for dinner.
There you go.
For them, it's like 8 p.m. I think they are getting hungry.
Now what exactly is pho?
It's pronounced pho, I believe.
Oh, yeah, it's I think it's a Vietnamese or something like that. Noodle soup, basically. It's like warm water with noodle that gets like soft in like a couple of minutes, and that's
Right.
it.
You know,
So it's like ramen.
and we actually got some for Hu Yifan a few years ago
Huh.
when she played in the South Bay. She needed something to eat, and there
Yeah.
was a restaurant where we were, so we hooked her up.
Oh yeah, I remember that restaurant that was there. Actually, not what they had good photos. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's pronounced that way. I think it's pho.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is there anyone in the chat that can sort of put us on the right path? Is it
Really?
Is it pho?
you're
Or is
calling
it
out
fun?
my pronunciation
No.
like low.
I don't know how we can put you guys on the right path. It's too late for that.
Like 30.
Yeah.
So can I just ask? So Hoya Fan likes Vietnamese food. Is that the upshot of this?
Go ahead.
You're supposed to be doing something.
Elliot's slumming with Frank Thornley.
And
And
when was the last time I hear he's a pretty strong player in his own right? When was the last
he's
time?
playing over in Berkeley.
Oh, is that right?
Who?
Frank Thornley?
Frank Thornley.
Is that
In
right?
fact, they're all three of them are playing in Berkeley. That's the trifecta. We're the perfecta.
Hold on.
I have no idea what to do here. I'm down like 4 points, which is I don't know, and I don't even know what to do.
Look at this 93 move.
Well, the knight was trapped, so
Yeah. Well, Black kind of is playing a little bit recklessly.
it does look like Black is a piece down, despite that white bishop on h6.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I was starting to think the bishop was looking strong suddenly after knight h4 and f4.
And let me go check board one real quick.
So how is the how are you guys doing in this Berkeley tournament, Elliot?
And this is the marathon, right? Or is it?
Yeah, the Berkeley Marathon. I think they're all playing.
Is that Fridays? Friday nights?
Friday night at the Berkeley Chess? Yeah, Berkeley Chess School, right?
Wow, there was.
And there's apparently some 2,300, according to John. There's some 2,300 kids that are playing.
Yeah, actually, that 2,300 kid played at Mechanics and won one of the weekend tournaments.
That's right.
Yeah, and straight up, like beat some tough opposition.
What's his name again? I forgot.
Um,
And then Rui is playing as well.
no, Rui's not playing Berkeley. Is she playing Berkeley?
I think so, according to John. I could be wrong. Maybe it was the last tournaments.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't
Okay, I'm very close to just withdrawing from this tournament.
No, Judith, say it ain't
know.
so.
Let's see.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
That's a tough one there.
Oh no,
I'm not gonna
like
lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's a tough one.
not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. That's tough.
Oh,
That's just this
what
one.
happened to your queen?
That's very reassuring.
Yeah, that is a small problem. That's
What happened to your queen? Well, you gotta ask what happened to your queen. Yes.
Nick's can't really, in a good way.
What
It's
happened?
time.
If Nick asks you what happened to your queen and you don't have a good answer, then then you
Yeah.
probably resign.
You
Judith,
got-
Judith, you have played some great games in the last few weeks. I mean, they've been really fun to see. So
Thank you. And I'm
score up or two is okay.
you're gonna experience the life of a multitasking mom here who's working and have to feed the kids.
Oh yes.
So we're gonna do that, okay?
All right, can they say hi for a minute?
Oh, the kids?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
maybe.
So,
If they want.
so she's doing more than the triathlon because it's not just rapid blitz and Fisher random. It's rapid blitz, Fisher random, make dinner.
Hi, Paul.
Oh,
Judith,
my,
And the middle one is actually prepping for a serious test. They have the last day of the quarter is tomorrow, and the math teacher is doing a test.
Ugh. Cramming last
a
month's
math
study.
test.
Yeah, well, she's attending high school math now, so she has to She has to be a big girl and do these things. So yeah.
And how is your Oxford student?
Oh my God,
Oh,
she's having the life of her life, the time of her life.
I'll bet she is.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys want to hear something funny? I don't know. Can I tell
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
You
Yeah,
think it's he knows what I'm gonna tell,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I think it's fine.
We had this dinner for freshmen, right? And she said, "Mom, it's straight out of Hogwarts." So like all the tables are and the high ceiling and everything, right? Straight
Right.
Hogwarts, and they had unlimited wine for freshmen. Unlimited wine. Can you believe that?
Well, these are
Yes.
young adults, right? So ply them with wine.
Right, right. Get them off to a good start.
Yeah, they can serve wines in England, right? Wine in England, right?
Uh-huh.
But
And then I asked, was it just for that one dinner, or is it like throughout their whole term? They're like, no, it's just just for that one night.
I don't know, and I don't think it's gonna be a problem to get wine. So anyway, so
So, what do we think this game here? Adam Mercado playing white against tournament leader Mark Drury.
Well, I counted the pawns, so that helped. That got me off to a good start.
Yeah, a bit of trouble for Adam there. On down bishop stuff.
But black has to be careful. I mean, like if the dark squared bishops get traded, who knows? Maybe white can find some way to. I wouldn't have been so eager to give up the extra pawn with e3.
Now the pawns are even.
Got to figure out what happened to Paul. Hey, hey, Paul, did you turn your camera off or something? Or did somebody turn their camera?
Off.
Or Judith, maybe. Something happened.
No, I just turned it off. Okay, I'll turn it back on.
Yeah. When you do that, you mess up the.
sorry, I messed up
Oh,
first.
oh, is it you?
I had to
Oh
climb
my
up.
gosh, what are you guys doing to me here?
Yeah, I
Now,
know.
now I gotta fix this. Look at
But I
this.
saved you guys first from some ugly viewing. So
Now, Judith, you could. This is like Hollywood Squares or
Yeah,
something.
this is
you
a reality.
guys.
Right?
I'm now Dr. Judith Starry,
Oh my
and
god.
Judith is
I
Nick
gotta move
DeFermian.
everything.
Oh, did it switch it?
It
Oh my!
switched everything. You guys are killing me here.
I'm happy to donate my title if you donate your title, huh?
There you go.
Wait,
I'll be a doctor for a day. Why not?
I'll be a
I,
freedom S.
hey, but you know what? She says that, but then when the doctor helps, like she definitely includes that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so you gotta be strategic. Strategic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, of course. And it usually helps. Most of the time. It
Oof.
does.
Looks like Adam may have some counterplay here. No.
White's done well, I guess. Although black could still be better, but
I think pawn to g5 would have been a problem uh,
yeah,
if black can get the pawns on the dark squares. It's good for the black side.
yes, indeed.
And just want to thank everyone for watching the broadcast. We're trying to have a little bit of fun with a triathlon, a rapid blitz Fisher random. This is the rapid week, 6 rounds. Next week will be blitz, and then we're going to finish it off with a Fisher random, all cumulative scoring. So we're going to take.
Not gonna withdraw from the tournament. I can play.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, doesn't Queen C7 just force things off the board? I mean, I guess Queen D7, Queen D5, huh?
Queen e7 was played. What happens? Oh, that's the thought of
I
check.
played Queen D5, but now Rook G4 looks good, kind of. This is getting scary.
Oh,
Okay, someone might make a mistake in the next 30
Yeah,
seconds.
Right.
that's right. Like G5,
And
Queen takes E7.
and Mark Drury's got 22 seconds, so time is not on his side here.
Does Bishop F6 work? Probably
Probably
not.
not.
Not unless it's
Maybe
May.
not. It's fun, but maybe
Yeah,
we'll
it's
be a
not
little
going to
bit
be
more
May.
circumspect.
Yeah, and Sukram Jay, I saw the text, I mean the messages right now. Yeah, it was a great game. Good job.
Yeah.
You got some good tactics there. Oh my God, let me tell you guys, there was one player this weekend, this past weekend at Mechanics. He came back second time. First time he came to the Scholastic tournament, he lost all his games. He's one of Wilson's student at Francisco Middle School.
And you're talking about the
Oh,
Scholastic tournament that we
Yeah,
just had.
Scholastic tournament. And then so Wilson asking me, "Hey Judith, do you think he's okay going back? Will it be okay?" I said, "Yeah, sure. I mean, you never know what can happen." He won all his games, and I played,
yes.
yeah, amazing.
Nice.
And
Wow.
played an X-rated game with me in the first round. Oh my God, he was throwing tactics left and right. I was gasping for air, and I had to resign. And
Wow.
I told everyone at the trophy ceremony and that I feel that if you don't give up, you practice, you come back and win these things. So it was really amazing
Oh,
to see.
3 seconds left. Oh,
Maybe he was just
hung a
getting
queen. Mark Drury
acclimatized.
hung a queen. And Adam Mercado takes the game. The beneficiary of the time
Oh
pressure.
my gosh, in a very bad position
Yeah.
too.
Yep. Got that game.
What a
Judith, do you know if one
yeah.
of those players played
Queenie
the
four
JJ
amazing
Dolan?
blunder.
What players?
One of Wilson's players, because there was a Scholastic player that played the Dolan,
Yeah.
and it was a new player, and I played him an extra rated game. And,
Was that the boy, like a middle school age boy?
yes, I believe so.
I think those were not the
Or a
not
high
versus
school, or a high school.
high school. You remember those the two boys who came
Yes, it
for
was.
the high school league that they're starting up?
Yes,
I think
because
that
because I played an extra rated game, I won, but he was playing really well and was really like playing attacking chess. And I told him after, like, hey, keep doing that, right? That's the way to play.
it was one of that player, if I remember correctly. So there's these two high school kids from the peninsula, and they are actively working on putting together a high school league, an online kind of team, individual tournament with team components. So we are kind of talking with them, and
Oh, that game was getting exciting. Monsur's game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this game is a crush for White. So
Oh, yeah, this game. Yep.
oh, uh-oh. Wow, he can't get back, or can he?
The Knight's trying to get back.
Yeah, he can get back. That's a good move. Maybe White should have played knight g3. Knight f4 was maybe better. This looks like it might work too.
And 7 seconds for Mansour.
He's playing well.
You have to play exactly with 7 seconds. But Judith, that was a heartwarming story about Francisco Middle School. Wilson Spinners run a program there for 20 years for the kids, and that you don't give up. You lose all your games and you keep trying, and it works out for you. That's just fantastic.
And those are the best stories, just because you see that often. Actually, wow, it was a draw by repetition.
wow.
It ended up being a draw by
That's
repetition.
amazing.
Now, is this a one game? You've played correctly?
Probably it's a draw.
It's a draw.
It looks like it.
All right, round 5 about to start.
Maybe king e5 would have been good. I don't know.
And Adam Mercado in the clear lead, 3.5 out of 4. Casimir Dudek and Mark Drury with 3 out of 4. Right behind. So Casimir Dudek and Adam Mercado doing battle on board 1 in round 5. Adichie and Mark Drury.
I'll be right back.
Aaron Craig and Mansour are playing board 3. So a bunch of games we will keep our eye on. Judith and Aiden 2020.
Yeah, Aiden 2020. Who's Aiden? I'll probably registered last minute because I don't have him.
And here on board 1, I will be right back.
Oh, Judy, can I ask you, has Reka tried punting at the Oxford?
Reka tried what?
It's called punting. You know, there's the river there, the Thames, and you just are on these boats that you have these big long poles that you push into the ground or mud and push the boat along. And
Things.
that's
Wow.
well, I'm sure she's just having a marvelous time there in the old 1,000 years of tradition. And
Yeah. Yes, and it's actually very nice. They have the freshman week, orientation week right now. So I think my impression there aren't that many students yet. School starts next week officially.
So they're still coming.
It's yeah. So they have all the freshmen right now, and it's sweet to see them. Kind of.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think of that shot there, Nick?
So, Nick, I read in Chess Life that you might be going to the World Senior and play in the over 65 section. Is that true?
well, I hadn't heard about that. I'm glad you mentioned it. Probably John Donaldson said that, and I'm not going to argue with John if he says that's the case. That's,
It was Alex Yermolinsky in the pages of Chess Life. So I'm not.
You have to listen to your captain.
This is not an unprinted rumor.
well, again, who am I to argue with? With that?
You can't argue with the captain. The captain says.
Yeah, he wrote an article on the tournament that they were just playing. Look at this game here.
Yeah, did Adam Mercado catch Casimir Dudek with a little shot here? Rewinding, this is what happened. Knight, you'll see it shortly.
It's a great check and shot, but that knight on d5, maybe this is just good for white side.
Is F? Yeah, this. I don't know this. I mean,
you are threatening knight c7 check. I get maybe that's going to happen. It's
Wow, took the pawn, allowing it.
But it's a lot of tactics right here. Like check, knight d8 check, knight takes, rook on a8. You say, well, bishop e7, try to get some lethal checks in for black.
what if white plays queen f3 here and says, "I'm going to be a coward"?
That's like a very sensible, calm move, Paul. You might just have refuted it.
Then, well, here it is. So we got the fireworks.
Yeah, quite a game for board 1. Oh, he plays knight check, huh? Okay.
It is a rook, and bishop
And a
e7,
king.
maybe queen f3 is enough. It's
The question is are you compensated? Oof.
He's planning to calmly fianchetto his bishop.
I love it.
Maybe he's going to win the queen. That might be-
I do want to mention you are a rook and a piece down. You have to love the oh, and you do win the queen.
You win the queen. I don't think White saw this.
No. Although it's as Tony Lama says, it's just a queen. I don't know. King to D1, bishop G4, bishop E2.
Bishop G4. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow. Tactics in round 5 on the top board. Adam
I think
Mercado.
White was playing a little too quickly.
You have to love the way Adam Mercado plays.
That's what I'm
It's
saying. It's like action
in
chess.
chess, yeah.
Yeah, this is a lot of trouble right here.
Now White takes a long time to think.
It's a choice. King C3, Queen B4.
Mate.
Yeah.
No, it's not
next
mate.
move.
Queen D4 is mate, though, right?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Or lose the
What
queen.
a shot.
But the game is not nearly over.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because we have that bishop hanging there on H6.
If you had Mike Walder here, he could tell us if it was theory or not.
Right. That's right. Oof.
Yeah.
Now, Mike Walder, he's not quite a grandmaster, but he is one of the greatest theoretical players around. It's he corrects Gadir Gusinov in their chess opening theory. So
That's a blunder. Queen D2. I think this was a mistake for White. Now Queen B4 check is incredibly strong. It looks like it. Oh, then C3, Queen B2, Knight C2. Huh.
I think I'm winning finally.
The answer is bow, huh?
Like, said like that, O, with the long O.
I have no idea what's going on in this game, Nick.
It's really wild. But Judith is winning. We know that.
Right.
I think so.
Who are you playing, Judith?
I don't know.
Sukram Jaman.
And remember, Judith, you were going to withdraw from the tournament, and then you told that uplifting story about that kid that stayed in the tournament and won. And you took your own advice to heart.
Yes. I should say good game.
Judith got the win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made on the board. There it is right there.
Look at that. See, it's all worthwhile.
Very funny. Okay.
There you go.
To drain the pasta.
There it is.
Look at that.
Boom.
Anyway. But
Congratulations, Judith. You won an extra queen, rook, and bishop ahead.
Did not stalemate.
Not meaning to be mean.
because I was teaching, I was teaching a bunch of kids stalemate, and then we went through the one rule. I said, always check if your head, always check, right? And then sure enough, the first game they played the online tournament, it's stalemate. So I said, okay, Liam, you know what we talked. Yeah.
Always check. It might be mate.
Might be made.
Well, what do we think of this here? This is an incredible game.
I gave up on this. This is,
Yeah, somehow black is going to be better. You could do like bishop d3, queen b4, check c3, queen b2, knight c2. Just take the rook on h1. That knight on a8 is going to get trapped. So
whoa,
it's better for black. It's not over, but it's better for black.
Why bishop e3? Don't you just go? Don't you just pick up?
Oh, bishop e3 is crazy.
Just take the rook.
That's just, yeah. Oh, there might be a reason for it, though, to bring the
Oh,
knight
check.
into the game.
Bishop h3 check or
I think you're going to lose that rook anyway.
yeah.
I don't know. It's a complicated game for a rapid game, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's good for black. Adams got the edge now, but
Yeah.
it's not over.
What an opening.
So we have two minor pieces for a queen. Yeah, that's not enough.
Until there's a knight for.
Yeah. Yeah, until there's a
Which
knight
the Knights
for
can
it.
do that. 3 games left in the round.
I don't think there was anything wrong with going to b7, but maybe it's wise to put the king on the other side of the board. I don't know.
So the question will be, was this actually some kind of theory that kind of went wild? Or did Casimir Dudek, the Chess Kid 2021, sort of walk into a trap?
I think Adam played a slightly sleazy line with a good punch that worked out.
So now black has queen g2 check or queen b4 check.
Yeah, and then if c3,
Yeah.
queen b2.
I think queen g2 was maybe better because, well, no, this is good. How about king c1, queen e1 mate? That's possible. You saw it. Black ended up losing his bishop at h1 with this. Oh, no, he didn't. Queen b2.
Yeah. Yeah, but doesn't it feel like Black still gotta watch out here?
Yeah, black should be winning, but there's going to be a cheapo or something.
Right. Kind of hard to peel away from this game.
Bishop f3, I guess.
Actually, Adam has 5 minutes left, so he has plenty of time. Oh, that looks good, but you know, the dark square.
Yeah, he's always picking the action move, you know?
Yeah, he's Action
He's-
Jackson,
Action Jackson.
playing the Action Jackson move.
But watch out for the dark squares now. Just go bishop e2. Ooh, should be good, but it's
You should just sacrifice.
he did it. He did it. If that knight on b6 can come back,
And
what
Adam's
do you
rook's
do?
still over there on h8.
I would go
Who needs
bishop f1.
the rook?
Needs the rook. Adici's 4, 5, 6. Wow, Adici holding his own against Mark Drury. Mark Drury up a pawn in this endgame, but this is kind of a solid performance by Adici.
Judith, how's your Fisher random game?
I've never played at Fisher Random, I think, so I should brush up on that.
Right. You gotta learn how to castle in Fisher Random. Like I don't even know that.
Yeah, it's a variation of chess where you have to learn some new moves.
Let's make that this week's professional development topic.
Castling in Fisher Random. Yeah,
Fisher Random.
we should.
Right. Yeah.
It's not straightforward. I don't think it is.
Yeah, there's several books written about castling, how to castle.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the black king would have been a lot better on b7. I don't know why he put it on d8.
So Judith, Bobby Fischer spent a lot of time in Hungary in the like late 1990s to 2000s, with the Polgars and Paul Benko and such. So I thought maybe Fish around them might have taken hold in Hungary.
But I think it was earlier than 1990, because 1990, I think they were already, I, I felt that that was earlier, right? Maybe we should call in John and he can tell
The
Oh.
us.
expert, yeah, you go to the expert.
I told John that there were lots of people at the mechanics interested in his book.
Yeah,
So,
we have to get him back because
and I told him that we should get we want him back, and um,
I mean, can
he
we,
said maybe the last day of the TNM, but he'd have to check with himself.
yeah, that would be a couple of weeks. I'll send him an email because there were quite a few people that I think they thought he was going to be there the whole evening, and they were coming up to us and saying, "Hey, it's John Donaldson Steer here. Can we get a book?" And like, "Oh, he left." And there were several people. So yeah, if we can get him back one more week, you could do a lecture and then do the books. A lot of people would be interested.
and that's
I can't believe this is the turnaround here. Although Rook D8, oh, this game is what's going on here. Rook D8 wins, I would assume.
Oh, that's an ouch move. That's
Yeah.
you just yeah.
White still has two pieces for a rook, but his position is starting to fall apart.
so
White.
the last TNM is in 2 weeks, not this coming Tuesday, but the next Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what, and he was talking about maybe coming in on the last Tuesday. I said, let us know in advance so we can promote it and and people can come with their checkbooks and all that stuff.
Checkbooks. They gotta bring their 8 tracks with them too. Listen to music.
Their 8 tracks, their checkbooks.
With their trapper
Well,
keeper.
this is a sad game. I think White got bamboozled in this game.
Yeah, the last couple moves, but hey, there still can be some cheapos. Yeah, but knight
Black
c6.
play
that-
E3 check.
Sukram Jam. Sukram Jaman says in the standings there are, on the left of that, there's another number of your XX. What does that mean?
Let me take a look. Uh,
I doubt if John accepts Bitcoin.
um,
I don't
he might,
sure.
he might.
He might.
I'm looking at the standings. Can you answer that? I mean, I'm looking on the standings on chess.com. I don't notice.
Rounds. The first digit is the total number of points you have, and the slash and the total number of games you played, because there are people who joined later, right? So they only play 2 games. For example, Abel is 1.5 out of 2 because he only played 2 games, right? Adichie only played 2.5, right? He's still playing his 5th game, right? Most of the players.
Oh,
Look at
that.
He got forked.
Sorry.
The knight fork.
Oh,
Oh
Adam
no!
allowed queen fork, and now it's
Oh wow!
Oh my gosh.
Incredible.
I know he's still actually better, but
Oh, amazing!
but it's a game now. It's
Yeah.
a game. Sorry to interrupt, Judith, but this was drama.
No, we saw, and we were joking about the
Rook
knight
D5
fork.
ends it right here, though.
King F2. No, go King F2.
Oh, he's right. King F2.
No, Rook D1. Rook D1. You're right.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
There's no way out. Ouch.
Oh, that was a
Okay.
fine recovery. You must have seen that back about 10 moves
Yeah,
ago.
this is book.
No,
This
Adam.
is book.
Adam just got lucky.
This
He
was
just got
book. This
lucky.
wasn't book. MCO.
Book. Oh,
Okay, Adam wins. Nicely done. He deserves to win, but wow, he got a bit lucky. You know,
gutsy game.
it's only one pawn up
Scary.
here, and
Scary.
but that's he's well, you can make a queen rather than take the rook.
He's asking, uh, he's asking
Light gray to the right of that.
light gray to the. Oh, that's the tiebreak. That's the tiebreak score. Okay, so yeah, that's the tiebreak score. The actual current tiebreak score. Obviously, that can change drastically. So okay.
And this should be the round here. Adam Mikado, he is going to have a half-point lead going into the final round over Mark Drury with 4.5 out of 5. And then Mark Drury with 4 out of 5.
On his way to becoming the mechanics triathlon champion.
Yeah, so there it is. And final round. Here we go.
What a game. What
Wow.
an exciting game.
We have to mention this, of course, to our accountant who would run marathons all the time. We now have a
half marathons.
triathlon champion.
Yeah. I think she would definitely approve of the name. Absolutely. She's a half marathoner, so like what would this be? So like if we cut out the Fisher random part, then it would be sort of a half marathon.
Well, I think, despite the up and down attendance, which is just a normal thing for the chess club, it'll probably always be like that. I think that it's to your credit that you keep trying these new things and seeing what sticks,
Yeah, and actually even tonight sort of like worked out because we're like, oh, we got this many players, so yeah, let's jump in, play a few games, and actually turned out fun. I mean, right now, I'm the only blemish on Adam Mercado's record.
Congratulations.
I got the draw. And then he's just destroying everyone else.
He's the top dog here, huh?
Yeah. But what do you think of this opening, though, choice?
This is all book.
Is it? Like, what does white do here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure exactly.
You don't know
After
what book.
C4, C5. It's a Khan, right?
Yeah, it started that.
This is I'm sure a book position.
Only for about 80 years, yes.
Is that it?
What?
80 years. 80 years worth of
Yeah,
book.
it's long ago theory. I think White tried a bunch of different moves, not just Bishop E3 there, but I don't know. I never played this variation with White.
And we got to give props to Judith for playing all the rounds here. 1.5.
So what happens here, Nick? Take twice on C5 and play 95?
This is equal. It was 20 years later, Spassky and Petrosian, they'd play pawn to G3 rather than pawn to C4.
Okay.
But can I ask Judith, now that you've done it yourself, what exactly is the line you're going to tell your young students when they lose a game or 2 or 3 and you're trying to keep them to persevere?
Well, I don't know if I'm the ideal person to tell this. The fact is, I don't care too much if I lose a game. Like, it's frustrating, but I mean, so what? And so I don't natural thrive like other chess players. But I'm serious actually, that I know I'm lacking that. So it's different a little bit. for me, because I just, oh yeah, let's have fun, and I have fun even if I'm totally losing, because I know I'm playing fun players and club players, and it's always a lot of fun to play, even though if I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, but I mean, never withdraw if you have a chance, if you have time and energy
Get a
and
game
everything.
in. Get a game in. Yeah.
Gaming, yeah,
Actually, that,
Well,
that that sort of turned around some of the fun of playing is playing extra rated games.
yeah,
Um, because I mean I don't play tournaments, but like when I fill in for like an odd number, it makes it fun actually to play extra rated games. And I've had like some really good battles. I had some great battles with Albert Starr and some other players, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
yeah, yeah, and the thing is that it's actually not. Wait a minute.
I fail to understand what White is trying to do here.
Yeah, it sort of didn't work out, huh? Down upon.
I mean, after f6 knight d3, maybe Black won't notice that White's threatening g4. I think Adam is on playing too quickly.
Oh, I think it, it just happened.
Oh no. Both players are playing too quickly.
It happened.
Online value.
Did not see that.
Unbelievable. The one threat that he has.
Yeah.
Incredible. The
Give
one
him
white
credit.
threat has
Hey,
been overlooked.
you
Give
guys,
him
you
credit.
guys are cursing the players because, like Nick was saying about the night fork, and then Paul saying the threat. So you're cursing the challengers, and then our club players are benefiting from it. So wow, Adam Mercado now has the inside track
Incredible luck.
to take the sole lead.
Incredible luck.
Oh
Going
man,
from a
Okay.
pawn
He's,
down to a piece ahead.
yeah.
all right, so he's trying one last desperate chance to trap the knight, which, king e6, king to f7.
No, but the knight could go back to h4, so that was hopeless.
Yeah,
He
okay.
just took a circuitous route to nowhere.
Circuitous.
The
Wow,
circuitous route to nowhere.
that is the word of
It's
the
a
day.
Talking Head song.
The word of the day. Circuitous.
So I've been. It's been fun hanging out at the mechanics again. I saw Jen. I saw Taryn. Craig. I went up there, and everybody's kind of like trying to get back to normal.
Yeah, it's kind of like funny for us because, like for us, like we're there like all the time with a bunch of people, and um,
Oh yeah, we're the star of the show. There's no doubt about it. I mean,
you're
I'm
like,
gonna just
you,
say it loud, and
oh,
say it proud.
you're just
The chess club is doing great.
saying what it is.
Well, truthfully, I mean,
But
Abel and Judith has kept this normalcy in the chess club, and the
oh,
institute is really benefiting from that.
but I think Laura is gonna have a cinema lit tomorrow night in person.
That's right.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and that king and knight and pawn are holding those four pawns together over there. Gonna pick up another pawn here.
Yeah, but White's crashing through on the queen side.
You want to say hi to Bori?
Hey, Bori.
Just having dinner.
A little
There she is.
white moves quickly and moves well, but still, you've got to be a little careful that you don't.
Yeah, some pawns start marching on you.
Oh, you could have just gone king d5 instead of knight d5 check.
Yeah,
Zero counterplay, but
yeah.
go back knight f5 for zero counterplay. That's
No.
And on another board, this will be a good game. This is Mark Drury playing Casimir Dudek, the chess kid.
You know the strangest game of all time that was ever played, Nick?
Of all time.
no.
It was Korchnoi versus Maroczy.
Oh,
Maroczy
now, was
played on a
Maroczy
Ouija
alive?
board. What?
Was Maroczy alive during that game?
No, Maroczy had passed away.
It's on a
but,
Ouija board.
he played Korchnoi on a Ouija board.
Was it a good game?
Actually, you know what? Somebody asked me to annotate that game,
Oh, good.
and it was clearly a made-up game. In my view, I'm no Ken Reagan or anything like that, but Korchnoi, something was wrong. I can't remember exactly what was wrong with it, but it was.
Paul's gonna start getting a reputation of annotating the dead because just a couple of weeks ago in the newsletter, he annotated a game from Sun Tzu. In the newsletter.
Yeah, nobody knows, but the author of The Art of War actually could annotate 1,000 chess games with his aphorisms.
So
that is fantastic. Actually, Paul, what was Sun Tzu? What was the date of that book? Was that
It was like 500 BC or something like that. 50, I mean, it was.
Yeah.
And you could annotate a whole book of tournament games with what's in there.
I love that article. It's like The Art of War, annotations by Sun Tzu. I'm like, oh right, here we go. It's kind of.
Yeah, and you could see like the annotations I tried to make, they made
Oh,
sense.
it was that was a great article.
Spy
That was fantastic.
coming in.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Spies.
Actually,
I
I
enjoyed
should
it.
submit that newsletter to next year's Chess Journalists of America.
Okay, dude, but then take out your own comments that you put in there.
Take out mine?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
comments are those?
I thought it was better played as a straight joke, rather than enjoy the part about Paul Whitehead.
Yeah. Man, I was trying to give you props. I was trying to
I know, but I wanted it to be by Sun Tzu.
just straight up. Yeah, just straight
up.
Okay.
Straight up. It was supposed to be a straight up kind of joke, Not a joke exactly, but and people would have said, Sun Tzu is analyzing this game? I mean, you could have put my byline. I should have put my byline, but
Well, but your byline was there. Oh, on the top.
yeah, on the top. Anyway, but please submit it. I'd be curious to lose again
I know.
after losing the last time.
It's like, yeah, we're just gluttons for punishment. We just want to lose. Wow, games are dropping. Adam Mercado did finish off that game, so he's going to go into the Rapid next week as the sole leader, 5.5 out of 6.
Wow. And do the points count as well? The actual scoring, like
Yeah, everything
you-
is cumulative. So if we have 10 rounds next week, those are all count, and the 6
and
Rapid games, all
5.5 points.
yeah. It's all,
Boris is eating. Show him. Show him.
what's
No.
she eating?
Salami.
Oh, I like salami. 2 games left. It is almost done.
This is looking good for bird or bust.
Yep. Tough tough games for the chess kid, who we know he's a strong up and coming player, but got caught in that game with Mercado, and Mark Drury's tough right here.
He's down a pawn here. He's getting good experience, but
Look at this other game with Adichie and Black won.
Yeah, he just resigned.
Yeah,
He could have played this out,
but wait
right?
a minute. Wait a minute.
bishop c1 is strong here.
But why did it seems to me he could have played on a little more, no? In this
Yeah,
position?
I think so. I think so.
And
I think so too, even
Yeah.
though it's a lost position.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got queens, you've got possible checks.
Yeah,
Well,
the queen could have gone back to c1 or something, threatening queen c8.
final game of the
That
night.
might have been a start.
Now this is Adichie. I mean, you remember Avicii? I mean, who was a DJ, a famous Italian DJ.
No, I don't know about him.
Huh. Got the DJ trivia going too.
yeah, but Aditya is also like we love seeing him progress and get better.
Yeah, but he might have given up a little too early there,
Yeah. Yeah.
as Abel said.
Yeah, and as
But
we
players get discouraged.
yeah, in this rapid, perseverance, because like the cheapo opportunity comes.
Oh, we've seen it over and over and over again.
Yeah, just tonight.
Yeah.
So two more game left.
Oh, is
The
it
other-
two?
Yeah, Bruce and
Bruce's game. Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Ian.
How'd you do your last game, Judith?
Oh,
I lost.
oh, this is a
Yeah, he outplayed me. He had really strong pawns at the end. So it was a question of which one he pushed.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Yikes. Victor 6688 is in trouble here.
That's Ian.
well, there's still some hope. I love it when you fight in a lost position. People give up, but keep fighting. It's a great thing. Although that is a rook down, isn't
that
it?
is a rook.
Yeah, a rook and a piece down after bishop takes e1, right?
Ouch. Ouch. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess that's a bit much.
Well,
oh, wait a minute.
yeah.
There you go.
But
There,
why?
there you go.
All
There's
right,
no
keep
reason to
fighting.
do that.
Keep fighting.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Oh, no. Yeah. Well, you can still win the rook, but you just gave away your bishop for no reason.
No, but you can't. Oh, yeah, you're right. Right. With the
And there was no reason to give the bishop up on g2 at all.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now a minute 30 left.
Yeah.
It can
It's
go.
it's funny that the thing that that amateur players do that grandmasters don't do is they overthink things. They instead of taking the simple route, they take the complicated route. And that never. It seems to me it should be the other way around, but it's not really.
You gotta be.
But that's because it's so much harder for us to keep in mind what lines we have tried to calculate, right? So it's always like in a loop for me, like, okay, I calculate this, and I kind of forget what was that again, the very first one. And so it's like if you have a complicated position, it for me at least, like I have to spend going over and over about the lines that I already tried to see, right? It's
Right, you get in a loop.
really, yeah, that's actually something I wanted to ask you guys, that it maybe my attention is a little bit easier distracted just because I'm used to TDing and seeing everything in the room, but it's tough. I mean,
Well,
I
I mean, this was a good example that we just saw. Black could have just taken the rook. It was like, that's where the simplicity was.
yeah.
And it was also the best move. Instead, Black decides that he sees a complicated alternative that involves giving away his bishop for some reason.
Yeah.
And there's some kind of process where they're overthinking the position.
There we go.
Of course, Black's still up a rook.
Okay. So
30
when this game's over,
35 seconds left, so you're up a rook, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay. Now this is clever. Discovered check happening.
Yeah, the
And
long and difficult way seems to be somehow more attractive to the short and easy way. And I think that's because people think chess is has all these complicated rules to it, when really
well, it does.
it does, but yeah.
look at this. Was it Bishop G3?
Like play Queen F1 and you're still in the game.
Yeah.
You need
How
a
about
good.
Bishop F2 check here? King F2, Queen E1 mate.
Oh, okay. I could have. Oh, but seconds left. Seconds left.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Just Rook F1. Yes, yes. It's
Wow.
Queen
Queen
E3 check.
G3.
Just keep it. Oh, now he blunders the bishop.
Bishop H2, no?
Queen takes
Oh!
G3. He gives away a bishop.
Bruce.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, that's.
for Ian, right? I mean, this is
Oh,
Oh
is it
man.
time? Time.
Yeah, he lost
Oh,
on time.
tragedy. Tragedy.
Yeah.
Mm.
wow.
All right.
Yeah,
Seconds
Black
left.
had this game
Seconds
to the
left
very
here.
end.
Oh yeah, Mark Drury's got. Yeah, this game's over. It's difficult to even find cheapos in this one here.
Well, but by the time,
Yeah,
well, hopefully
yeah. The time's gonna.
he's not gonna blunder, but
Oh, well, that was, I mean, dramatic for the finish. That was,
Yeah.
and then Bruce, yeah.
Oh, the knight.
Well, we're watching a horrible bar brawl here.
Yeah, it's just the white on knight on d5 makes it so easy for the white side to play, not think, move anything.
Yeah, they just simplify it.
Everything's protected. It's just horrible.
Just simplifying everything.
Okay, this one's the end.
And he's double checking stalemate.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. There's like a stalemate can do it at the end.
Boom. There it is.
And people are so used to playing online that this is some kind of standard tactic now, Nick.
Oh,
Right?
he did not. Oh, he got a checkmate. Something like pawn to h5 would have been stalemate. So you had your
And
chance.
Congratulations to the top three.
and
Wow.
and here are the final standings there. For the first leg of the triathlon, Adam Mercado, 5.5 out of 6.
I think you know what I think this tournament is a total success in that it's a real amateur event. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
I love
It's
it.
a
Yeah,
real club event. There's no professional in here that's just gonna destroy everybody. You know?
and it's our our club players, our online
Yeah,
players, our
yeah.
regular. Adam Mercado, 5.5 out of 6. Mark Drury, 5 out of 6, and Mansour, 4.5 out of 6.
You know, and I can see the winner of this triathlon coming in and saying to me and Nick, it's like, how about that, guys? You know,
How,
laying it down and like,
how do you like them
you know,
apples? Like
yeah.
like
I
good,
say, you're not the mechanics triathlon champ. I
like
am, dude.
Matt Damon and Goodwill Hunting. How do you like them apples? Aaron Craig, also 3 out of 6. So they're going to carry these points over to next week when we'll have the second leg, 10 games of Blitz. And
10 games. Wow.
yeah, yeah,
Real excitement.
yeah. And so, yeah, very exciting. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And we'll see how it goes next week. And we definitely have to break down that one game with Adam Mercado and Casimir Dudek. That was craziness in a bottle.
I'll tell you what I think. I think Deere and Lenderman and Winslow, they're just hiding.
Yeah,
You know, they were too
they wouldn't
scared
have
to
had a
come out.
chance in this
They
one.
were too scared to come out for this
Of
event.
course,
And
Lenderman will forgive him for playing the U.S. Championship. Yeah.
He's probably not busy at all, right?
So
yeah, and Gadir, I mean, you know,
Oh, Gadir
this would
heard
have
that Judith was playing and he just
Gadir
said, "I'm
Judith
out."
was playing.
Yeah.
That's
He
right.
said, the staff is playing. Who knows what they could do to cause problems. So
All the way they for half a point for from Adam. So
yeah,
at least
no, I'm happy about that. And I mean, I should have won that game, but that's neither here nor there. And thank you everyone for watching the broadcast. We'll be back with more action, even more action next week. And before we sign off, I think David Pruis is teaching a lesson with the chess dojo, so we'll send people that way. And
Cool.
it was fun having
Hi,
all four of us
everybody.
here. All four of us, the perfecta, the mechanics perfecta.
Yeah.
So, all right, everyone, we will see you Tuesday night for round 6 of the Tuesday night marathon, and we will be back next Thursday for the second leg of the triathlon. Bye, everyone.